My name is Max Crow, and I am a sophomore at the University of Arizona. I am currently getting my degree in theater production and design, and am a proud member of the Tohono Nation. I took Native SOAR as a general education course, not knowing what to expect out of the class. All I knew about it was that it fit in one of my Gen Ed requirements, fit in my schedule, and that it was paid. I had heard about this class from the flyers for it in the Native American Student Affairs building, and I just thought, what the heck, why not, and signed up for it. I had no clue how much of a positive impact that this class would have on my life. During the first week of class, I was surprised at how many students there were that were also taking this course. I didn't really know what I was expecting, but it sure wasn't 36 students total. I was actually quite amazed at the size of this class. It was also said that there would be many readings for this class, which I was at first nervous about since reading academic work isn't my strong suit. However, I found that the readings that we had to do for this class were way more interesting than other readings for classes I've done before. My favorite reading for this class has to be an article by Brian Brayboy called Toward a Tribal Critical Race Theory in Education. The article basically talks about how colonization is endemic to society and that anti-Indigenous sentiments are deeply rooted in higher education. I thought this article was very interesting and eye-opening. It gave a name to things that I have been experiencing in college but had no words for. After the first few weeks, I got used to class and how it was formatted. I soon learned that I would not only be mentoring high school students, but would also be mentored by grad students in turn. According to the article, Indigenous knowledge realized, understanding the role of service learning at the intersection of being a mentor and a college-going American Indian by Christine Nelson and Natalie Youngbull. Service learning actively involves college students and encourages them to build a connection and a sense of commitment to the community, which is what happened to me by taking this course. One of the first trips we took this semester was to Sells, a small town which acts as the capital of the Tohono Nation, to watch the parade before the rodeo. I had a wonderful time during this trip since I'm Tohono, and being on the res always makes me feel better and more connected with my tribe. It was nice being surrounded in my community and feeling like I was a part of something bigger than myself. This was the first time I felt like I truly made an impact in this class. I thought that our presence there could have influenced some people into thinking about going into college, and that thought makes me smile. In week 6, my group started mentoring students at Sunnyside High School. My group started a week later than other groups due to them being out of school that week. I felt like connecting with our group of students was challenging due to the fact that 3 out of the 10 total sessions we got with them just didn't happen due to scheduling. And at Sunnyside, every other week we spent with them, we spent it outside painting a mural. However, I didn't really mind that part since it gave us time to get to know the students one-on-one, and many of the students taking the class had taken it the semester before, so they already knew much of the material that our group was going to talk about. It was difficult getting our footing and finding a pace in mentoring, but I think we figured it out in the end. In one of our mentoring sessions, we talked about our college-going experiences and how different each one of us were. Each of us mentors had a different story to tell and gave the students looks into different paths that they could take after high school. In Mark Cooley's article, Doing Story Work, Lessons Learned from Adopting a Storytelling Approach to Research in a Settler Colonial State, storytelling has been identified as a powerful tool for articulating experiences, generating understandings across barriers, and contributing to advocacy. I think this quote really applies to how we mentored our students. We spent as much time as we could getting to know them and telling them our story so that they have a better understanding of what to and what not to do when it comes to college. I gained from this course the knowledge that there is so much I could be doing to help my community. Taking and actively participating in Native SOAR gave me a feeling of accomplishment that all of my other classes haven't given me before. While I don't think I'll ever become a teacher, I do think I'll try to find more ways to help out my community after this class ends.